Hey everyone, welcome back to Chachi Tech. I'm Yoni, and today we're diving into a topic that might seem a bit dry, but trust me, it's one of the most important things you need to know to protect yourself and your loved ones. We're talking about insurance specifically, the different types you need to consider. Insurance can be overwhelming with all the options out there, but understanding the basics can make a huge difference in your financial security. So let's break it all down so you can make informed decisions and avoid any nasty surprises in life. First up, we have health insurance, which is probably the most essential type of insurance you can have. Health insurance covers your medical expenses, things like doctor visits, hospital stays, surgeries, and even prescription drugs. It's designed to protect you from high medical costs that could potentially drain your savings or put you in debt. Imagine breaking a leg or needing surgery. Without health insurance, you could be looking at thousands of dollars in medical bills. With it, you only pay a fraction of that. Let's talk about some key terms you'll come across. First, there's the premium, which is the amount you pay each month just to have coverage. Then there's the deductible, which is the amount you pay out of pocket before your insurance starts covering costs. Copayments are fixed amounts you pay for specific services, like $20 for a doctor's visit. Lastly, there's the out-of-pocket maximum, which is the most you'll have to pay in a year. After you reach this amount, your insurance covers 100% of covered services. There are different types of health insurance plans you might come across. Many people get their coverage through an employer, which often includes a variety of plan options. If your employer doesn't offer insurance, or you're self-employed, you can purchase a private plan through the health insurance marketplace. And depending on your situation, you might qualify for government programs like Medicare, which is for those 65 and older, or Medicaid, which is for low-income individuals and families. The key is to find a plan that balances your healthcare needs with what you can afford. Next on the list is auto insurance. If you own a car, auto insurance is an absolute must-have. In fact, it's legally required in most places, and driving without it can result in hefty fines, license suspension, or even jail time. But beyond the legal requirement, auto insurance protects you financially in case of an accident. Auto insurance typically includes several types of coverage. The first is liability insurance, which is required by law in most states. It covers damages to other people's property and medical costs if you're at fault in an accident. Then there's collision coverage, which pays for repairs to your car if you're in an accident, regardless of who's at fault. Comprehensive coverage is another important type. It covers damage to your car from events other than collisions, like theft, fire, or natural disasters. And don't forget uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. This protects you if you're in an accident with someone who doesn't have enough insurance or any insurance at all. When choosing auto insurance, it's important to consider not just the price, but also the coverage limits and what's included. The cheapest policy might not provide enough coverage in a serious accident, leaving you with out-of-pocket costs. It's all about finding the right balance for your needs and budget. Whether you own your home or rent, protecting where you live is essential. Let's start with homeowners insurance. This type of insurance protects your home and belongings from a variety of risks, such as fire, theft, and certain natural disasters. It also provides liability coverage if someone is injured on your property and decides to sue. Homeowners insurance is often required by mortgage lenders, so if you have a loan on your house, you likely already have a policy. Homeowners insurance generally covers four main areas. Your dwelling, which is the structure of your home, personal property, which includes your belongings like furniture and electronics, liability, which we just mentioned, and additional living expenses, which covers costs if you need to live somewhere else temporarily while your home is being repaired. It's important to understand what's covered and to make sure your coverage limits are high enough to rebuild your home if it's completely destroyed. If you're renting, you'll want renter's insurance. While your landlord's insurance covers the building itself, renter's insurance protects your personal belongings, just like homeowner's insurance. It also provides liability coverage if someone gets injured in your apartment. Renter's insurance is usually very affordable, often costing less than $20 a month, and it's a small price to pay for the peace of mind it offers. Life insurance is all about providing financial protection for your loved ones if something happens to you. It's not something we like to think about, but it's important to ensure that your family can maintain their lifestyle and cover expenses like mortgages, debts, or even college tuition in your absence. There are two main types of life insurance: term life and whole life. Term life insurance is the simpler of the two. It provides coverage for a specific period, usually 10, 20, or 30 years. If you pass away during that term, your beneficiaries receive a death benefit, a lump sum of money. This type of policy is often less expensive and is a good option if you want coverage while your children are young, or until your mortgage is paid off. Whole life insurance, on the other hand, provides coverage for your entire life, as long as you continue paying the premiums. It also includes a savings component, known as cash value, which grows over time, and can be borrowed against or even cashed out while you're still alive. Whole life insurance tends to be more expensive than term life, but it offers benefits that can be useful for estate planning or as a financial safety net. The key is to assess your needs and financial goals to decide which type is right for you. Now, let's talk about disability insurance, which is often overlooked but incredibly important. What would happen if you couldn't work due to an injury or illness? How would you pay your bills and support your family? That's where disability insurance comes in. It replaces a portion of your income if you're unable to work, so you can still pay your bills and maintain your lifestyle. There are two main types of disability insurance: short-term and long-term. Short-term disability insurance covers you for a few months, typically 3 to 6 months, and is often offered by employers as part of their benefits package. Long-term disability insurance, on the other hand, kicks in after your short-term benefits run out, and can last for several years, or even until retirement. This type of coverage is especially important if you're self-employed or your job doesn't offer disability benefits. It's a crucial safety net that ensures you're protected if you're unable to work for an extended period. Liability insurance is another essential type of coverage that protects you if you're found legally responsible for injuring someone or damaging their property. For example, if someone slips and falls on your property, or if your dog bites someone, liability insurance can help cover the legal costs and any damages awarded in a lawsuit. Liability coverage is often included as part of your homeowners or renters insurance policy. It's important to make sure your coverage limits are high enough to protect your assets in case of a major lawsuit. For professionals and business owners, there's also professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions insurance, which covers you against claims related to your work. Whether it's personal or professional, having adequate liability insurance can shield you from costly lawsuits that could otherwise jeopardize your financial stability. If you love to travel, then travel insurance is something you should consider. Travel insurance is designed to protect you against unexpected events that can disrupt your trip, such as trip cancellations, lost luggage, or medical emergencies abroad. Imagine booking a non-refundable vacation only to have a family emergency come up, forcing you to cancel. Without travel insurance, you could lose all the money you spent on the trip. Travel insurance typically includes several types of coverage. Trip cancellation and trip interruption insurance cover the cost of your trip if you have to cancel or cut it short due to covered reasons, such as illness or a natural disaster. Baggage loss insurance covers the cost of replacing your belongings if your luggage is lost or stolen. And emergency medical coverage can be a lifesaver if you get sick or injured while traveling, especially if you're in a country where healthcare costs are high. When purchasing travel insurance, make sure to read the fine print and understand what's covered and what's not. Some policies also offer additional coverage for things like adventure sports, rental cars, or even political evacuation. It's a small price to pay for peace of mind when you're far from home. If you're a pet owner, you know that pets are like family, and just like any family member, they can get sick or injured. Pet insurance helps cover the cost of veterinary care, which can be surprisingly expensive. From routine checkups to emergency surgeries, pet insurance can ensure that your furry friend gets the care they need, without putting a strain on your wallet. Most pet insurance plans cover accidents and illnesses, such as injuries from accidents, cancer treatments, or chronic conditions like diabetes. Some plans also offer coverage for routine care, such as vaccinations, dental cleanings, and flea treatments, although this is usually an add-on. It's important to note that pre-existing conditions are typically not covered, so it's a good idea to get pet insurance when your pet is young and healthy. Pet insurance can be a lifesaver when faced with unexpected vet bills, and it gives you the peace of mind that comes with knowing you can provide the best care for your furry family members. Just like with human health insurance, it's important to compare different plans and choose the one that best fits your pet's needs and your budget. For all the entrepreneurs out there, business insurance is a must-have to protect your company from various risks. Whether you're running a small business out of your home or a larger operation with employees in physical locations, business insurance can safeguard your company against property damage, liability claims, and other unexpected events. Let's break down some common types of business insurance. General liability insurance protects your business from claims related to injuries or property damage that occur on your premises. Property insurance covers the physical assets of your business, such as your building, equipment, and inventory, against risks like fire, theft, and vandalism. Workers' compensation insurance is required in most states and covers medical expenses and lost wages for employees who are injured on the job. And finally, professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions insurance, protects your business against claims of negligence or mistakes in the services you provide. Having the right business insurance coverage can mean the difference between a minor setback and a financial disaster. It's important to work with an insurance agent who understands your industry and can help you tailor a policy that meets your specific needs. So there you have it, the essential types of insurance you need to know about. Each of these can play a vital role in protecting you, your family, and your assets from life's uncertainties. Insurance might not be the most exciting topic, but understanding it is crucial to making smart financial decisions and safeguarding your future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Chachi Tech for more tips on securing your future. Have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover? Drop them in the comments below. I'm always here to help you navigate the complex world of personal finance and technology. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and stay insured.